And we're back, folks. Welcome back for United Rugby Championship action from Ellis Park in Johannesburg, South Africa. It's URC teams, the Lions, hosting the Bulls in a rematch of an event that took place a month ago in a game the Bulls dominated but then barely hung on to win 30-28. Let's get to the lineups for today. For the Lions, coming out of the gate, let's see, at home in Ellis Park, and you can see that photograph of better days when the park was full. Kuhn Horn at the fullback, Richard Creel on that right wing, Henko van Wyk, Marius Lowe, the captain, those two in the center. Edwil van der Merwe on the left wing, Sanili Nohamba, the scrum half playing fly half once again, Morne van den Berg, Frankie Horn, Rowan Fente, Hanru Sergel, Reinhard Nothnagel, and Etienne Oosthuizen are the locks. In the front row, it's Asanati and Labakanye, Jaco Fisagi, and J.P. Smith. Off the bench for the Lions, P.J. Botha, Morgan Naude, Konrad van Vuren, Darian Landsberg, Izan Esterhuizen, J.C. Pretorius, the former Blitzbach, Jordan Hendrickson, and Eric Cronje. That is your Lions lineup off the bench. For the Bulls, ladies and gentlemen, from the city of Pretoria, Devin Williams, the Puma, at the fullback, Kurtley Arnse on that right wing, Stedman Hans, David Creel, Kane Moody's on the left wing, Jaco van der Walt at fly half, a bit of a surprise there. Ambrose Papier, the starting scrum half. Cameron Hannekam, the breakout star at number 8. Elric Lowe wearing the 7 jersey. Marco van Staden in the 6 jersey. Number 5 is Ruan Nortje wearing the captain's jersey once again. Reinhard Ludwig is the other lock. Morne Smith, Johan Grubla, and Gerhard Steenkamp are in that front row. Off the bench, it's Ake van der Merwe, Sipiwe Amantazima, Francois Kloppers, Jankot Swanepoel, Marcel Kotsia starting on the bench, Keegan Johannes, Johan Gussen, and Bilo Gumeda. And that is your lineup. This game will be followed, of course, right afterwards by none other than the Sharks versus the Stormers. Let's take a quick commercial break. Boer Cola. Good stuff, folks. There's some good stuff. Get it fresh. Order that fresh. Doesn't hold well on the shelf as you might think, like Coca-Cola full of nasty ingredients and Pepsi, but that drink, Boer Cola, good stuff, made right there in South Africa by South Africans. Good stuff. Also got Boer Beer if you want to try that out, but don't recommend that in driving. Just saying. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. This is a rematch of what we saw just a month ago. Looking forward to this. And why is this thing there? Come on, you two, play nice. All right. So those are the lineups, and we're ready to get going here at Ellis Park. And it looks like one side of the stadium's got a decent number of people. The other side's pretty empty in the sun. People smart in this blazing heat to stay in the shade. Excuse me. I noticed that suddenly the South African media are putting down where all the players went to school at. Crossfontein, Hoërskool Monument, Grey College for Creel, Hoërskool Waterkloof for Stedman Guns. Yeah, interesting to see that. Paarl Boys High School, Williams, Devin Williams. Yep. Anyway, it should be an interesting game today. Weather looks lovely, although it's quite hot. And the Bulls are coming out on the pitch now wearing a light blue jersey. Not dissimilar to the one I'm wearing. A little bit different, but same color. And once again, YouTube is playing nasty over here. Hopefully get a good audience for this one today. So we're a good way through the season here for URC action. By the way, I need to announce that the NCAA women's college basketball scoring record was shattered last night by Iowa's Caitlin Clark. What an incredible performance. She is a rock star when it comes to the game of basketball. She scored 49 points, a career best, to shatter the record last night. What an incredible, incredible performance. On the log yesterday, we had 2 games, and Munster crushed the Scarlets on the road 42-7. Edinburgh beat Zebra Parma on the road 24-19. Yeah, so that's kind of how I predicted that, although the Scarlets game, somehow I got the wrong one. I meant to pick the other side. And I dropped 2 spots in the Super Brew rankings as a consequence. Here come the Lions out with their awesome-looking red jerseys, making the pitch. There's Kuhn Horn, Sanini Nohamba as they get ready to come out. Walking out on the pitch now. Crowd is into it, folks. Where is...
It's all about the SA teams this weekend after this fixture.
Yeah, crowd giving them good rousing. Here they come, running on the pitch, led by Marius Lowe.
When you look at the stats, fantastic scrum battle. We'll see.
Well, hopefully we have a good contest here. That last one, the Lions made a contest. Marius Lowe's the captain. The Lions really need this victory to move up into playoff position. The Stormers, as a result of yesterday's Edinburgh win, fell to 8th position in the playoffs. And the officials on the pitch are AJ Jacobs, Dylan November, Griffin Colby, and Marius van der Westhuizen is in the TMO. The TMOs are under a lot of scrutiny this week after Owen Kamani is up in the booth. The TMOs are under a lot of pressure this week after that botched call in the Scotland game. And my screen just went blank. What's going on here? The game has started. I have a blank screen, folks. 28 seconds is 30 seconds. There's no video. I just have audio. What is going on here, folks? There we go, finally. Okay, game starts. The Lions kick to the Bulls, and the Bulls get it. And already, Sanila Nohamba is lining up for a penalty less than a minute into the game. Penalty for not releasing on the Bulls. Sorry, my video feed went blank. I don't know if your TV coverage was the same, and I couldn't see anything. We're now 55 seconds into the contest. Sanila Nohamba lining up for the first kick of the game. 1 minute now expired on the clock. Mistake. What's going on YouTube? Play nice. So Nohamba now playing fly half and doing a credible job in that role. This is an easy kick right in front of the post. Oh, he's going to get it. Oh, he made that a lot closer than it needed to be, just inside the left post. And the score is 3-0. The Lions head out in front at home very quickly. My goodness. Wow. Great start. And it's blank again. What is going on here? This Super Sport crew is atrocious. All right. Jaco van der Walt kicks the ball, and every single bull was... one of the cameras doesn't work. Just keep getting blank screens here. They need to fix this. Idiots. So the Lions get the restart. Hopefully it won't go that camera angle very often because it's a blank screen. Oh. What's going on there? Escom punching one of the Lions players. Ruck is formed. And out of the back of that... Mornay Vandenberg kicks it again, a blank screen. Oh my gosh, you morons. Fix this broadcast. 2 minutes, 11 seconds in, 3-0. Game isn't watchable when one of the cameras doesn't work. Here's a line out from the Bulls. They've botched it. The ball comes loose. I'm not sure who has it. The Bulls have knocked it on, and they're going to turn it over. The Bulls botched that line out. Not a very good start for the Bulls. Penalty gives up 3 points instantly on the start of the game, and then a skewed line out, which Ron Norkia did a great job getting, but then the ball just popped loose. Oh, my goodness. 2:50 into the game, and the Bulls not looking very impressive thus far. So Debbie's here. It's very hot today. Ruben is here. Shark Stormers, yeah. That game, I'll definitely be covering that game coming up after this. That game is back-to-back on this one, just 5 minutes after this one's scheduled to end, so we'll go right from this to that one. So stick around. You will get redirected there to that game. It'll take you right to it. We're still waiting for the scrum to get started here. Yeah, Shark Stormers, there we go. Crouch. Bind. Set. Mornay Vandenberg to put it in the pipe. Scrum is holding up. Took a long time to put in, but he did get it in. Now it's there. Vandenberg has it at the back. He's being told to use it by AJ Jacobs. Over to the middle. Sanila Nohamba gives a little kick through the middle. And I have a blank screen. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Super Sport, useless. People pay for this service. It's unbelievable. I'm paying for the service I'm getting, but not through Super Sport. I guess the fact that they aren't fixing the screen tells you how few people are watching Supersport. Line out to the Bulls. Nokia comes down with it. Marco van Staden dumps it off to Hanekom. Hanekom gets up about 5 meters, but we've got a penalty against the Bulls. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So the Bulls breaking too early. Oh, my goodness. Hanekom's got a huge gash on the side of his head, blood pouring out of it. Cameron Heineken with a huge gash out of the side of his head, right about here, just coming down. So here come the Lions with another easy, gifted 3 points. They're talking Heineken. I don't know if it's about the blood bin or about the penalty. It's kind of a forward pass. So Bezuidenhout with an easy kick here, an attempt to take the Lions out to a 6-0 lead just 5 minutes into the contest. Good-sized crowd at Ellis Park for a change. On a Saturday, February 17th, 2024, United Rugby Championship action. This is so much better than watching the South African teams cut each other apart all the time in the Super Sport, or excuse me, not Super Sport, excuse me, Super Rugby version that we were stuck with at the end. So, here comes the kick. Nohamba, bit of an angle this time, but not too difficult. Last one was close to, did he get this one? I think he missed it. He missed it. Oh, Bezuidenhout misses an easy kick. Ouch. I mean, he barely made the first one. Not good signs for the Lions early on with their kicking game. Nohamba is a better player than this. Not sure what the deal is. Maybe the layoff has affected his play. So it'll be a free kick from the 22 for the Bulls. Jaco van der Walt will kick this ball. Van der Walt goes down the middle of the pitch. Taken down there by, oh my goodness. Who's that, Frankie Horn? Fell down catching it. Oh, it's Fenta. Oh, he lost it forward. And the Bulls have got it. Heineken. Ambrose Papier to Creel. Creel on the outside to Van der Walt. To Stebenghans. Stebenghans rushes into the line. The Bulls still have it on the outside. Marco Funston Escom inside the 10-meter line. Taken down by Labakanye. Ambrose Papier comes back to the middle into the hands of Ulrich Lowe. Lowe is tackled at the 10-meter line. Bulls still have the ball. It's available. Van der Walt. Stebenghans does the dummy. Then he feeds it. Oh, it pops up in the air. The Lions get the ball. Oh, what a tackle! What an absolutely incredible tackle. Heineken. Cameron Heineken just breadbasket tackle there. My goodness. Ball gets knocked forward. And then the Bulls, Cameron Heineken with an incredible tackle. Right in the breadbasket. I think it was Ed Wolfandem that he tackled. Stedman, Hans, and Heineken very active early on for the Bulls here in that series. 7 minutes now in the contest, and we're going to have a scrum. We got time off. Heineken's blood is finally being addressed. As I said, he's a gash up behind his ear there. It was pouring blood out. It's a couple minutes ago. Boy, I'd love to see that tackle again from Heineken. Wiping all the blood off of him now and putting pressure on the wound. Probably put some waxy stuff up there. Some Vaseline. He's gassed. You can see him breathing hard. It is hot. Players are working really hard. Really hard out there. But we're on a break at the moment while we wait for this to be sorted out. $89 degrees Fahrenheit in Johannesburg at the moment, folks. Woohoo! That is warm. That is 31 degrees Celsius, the players out on the pitch. That's a warm day to be playing rugby. No wonder they're gasping for air. Putting their all into the game. A few Bulls fans made the trip down the short journey from Pretoria, or they live in Joburg, one of the two. There's some blue throughout the crowd there. Very lively, active crowd out there. As I said, this has got to be like the biggest turnout for a Lions game in some time. All right, we're ready for the scrum now as Cameron Heineken has had his treatment. That combination of Heineken and Ulrich Lowe is pretty amazing. Pack weight's 908 for the Lions, 877 for the Bulls, so they're giving up about 31 kgs. That's a significant advantage there for the Lions. Second scrum of the game. Crouch. Bind. Set, says AJ Jacobs. Morne Vandenberg taking his time putting in. He finally puts in. Oh, the Bulls push back. They nearly win that scrum. And away from it comes Kuhn Horn with his first carry of the game. Morne Vandenberg back to the middle into the hands of Reinhard Nothnagel. Ruck is formed once again. Morne Vandenberg at the back being told to use it. He's got a screen there. And Nortje gets around the screen, nearly blocks it. Nice job on his part. Ball goes high into the air, but somehow secured by Ambrose Papier, who throws it away. He didn't look to see where it went. The Bulls have got it back, fortunately, for the Papier. Jaco van der Veld, this is an awkward kick, and it's into the hands of Kuhn Horn. Horn's going to kick it through the middle and chase it himself, but the ball's going to bounce up. Oh, gets back to about the 22. It's taken inside the 22, so can't kick it. Devin Williams with his first touch. He sends it down the other direction. Too much. Going to go all the way through the field of play and come all the way back. Another dumb mistake by the Bulls early in the game. Wow. Bulls' mistakes are killing them. They're fortunate to be down just 3-0 at this stage. Very fortunate. All 4 South African teams in action today. This game followed up by the Stormers and the Sharks in Durban. Is this match on TV? Yes, it is, Connor. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to broadcast it. It's just that the TV is doing a poor job. Looks like they finally fixed the camera that was blank. Maybe somebody plugged in the cable for the video because the audio was working. Sunny day in Johannesburg. Oh, Debbie's posting my links for my channels. Thank you for that, Debbie. Yeah, I picked up some subscribers last night for the video I did on South Africa's ANC. These two teams are among the top 3 for scrum success. The Lions are the best at 98. The Bulls, third best at 94.5. Wow, that's incredible. Crouch. Bind. Lion scrum. Set. Comes all the way back. Vandenberg taking his time. It's in there, and it pops out the back, and then the Bulls nearly win it. Eskom almost gets it, but Nohamba has the ball. Pops loose. Marius Lowe can't get it. Kick forward by the Bulls. Chases on by Sanele Nohamba. He can't get it. Morne Vandenberg finally gets the ball back in midfield after the Lions lose 30 meters. Ruck is formed. Nohamba comes up, playing the role of scrum half. Nothnaga with the carry. The Lions in possession after being down in front of the Bulls 22. Nohamba now going to kick it high into the air. Chases on. Who's going to get this one? I'm not sure what happened there. Look, it was knocked on. Oh, Steben Gans over near that touchline. Ruck is formed. Ruan Nortkia with a carry now. Bulls going to try some phases here. Ambrose Papier as the ruck is formed. More players come in for the ruck and the screen. Call to use it very quickly. Jakob's very quickly today telling people to use it. High into the air. Chase is on here. Nohamba is going to get this thing down around the 10-meter. But no! It's taken by Ulrich Lowe on the high ball. And the Bulls are in possession. Well, Herbla, the ball thrown out of his hands, but it went backwards for the Bulls. Grubber kick going to pop down inside the 22. Where's it going to go out? Oh, nice kick there by Jaco van der Veld. He's not happy with it. I think he was hoping his teammates would get there, but the possession is turned over to the Lions, but they're going to be deep in their own territory now. 11-17 in the contest. Lions out in front 3-0 from Ellis Park in Johannesburg. Ellie's, the electrical supply company, their ads are getting kind of worn. The letters worn down by the rain, the paint sliding down under the Ellie's. Here's a line out for the Lions at about 10 meters from their try line. Deep in their own territory. They go deep, and it's popped up in the air by Ruan Nortkia. Stolen. Herbla. Here come the Bulls. Elric Lowe. Oh, he's hit hard by Labakanye. Ruan Fenta and Labakanye take him down. But the Bulls still have possession now. Trying to go through some phases. Lions defense is holding for the moment. Papier to Herbla. Herbla carries forward. He's down. Papier back into the middle. Into the hands of Erhard Steenkamp. The Bulls are getting lots of phases, but not gaining any territory. Steben Gans almost gets through. But a penalty won by little Morne Vandenberg because the ball was not released by Steben Gans. And the Bulls make another mistake, this time deep in Lions territory. Boy, Jake White must be pulling his hair out. This is sloppy. This is not playoff level rugby. For the Lions it is, but not from the Bulls. Boy, Morne Vandenberg, what a great job to steal that ball. He's having a man of the match game thus far for the Lions. So Nohamba will kick for some space. 12:48 in the first half. And here comes possession has been 62% Bulls and territory 71%. But the more impressive team thus far is the team with the poor statistics. That's the Lions. whose defense has been up to the task. They've just made a couple key mistakes that cost them. Line out goes in, and somehow nobody leapt. That ball went straight in the middle of the line out, but the Lions have possession. Ohamba, oh boy, the Bulls, were they offside? But they make a quick tackle there from Escom. And Kuhn Horn kicks this ball high into the air. Here comes up Kanan Moody. Ball gets knocked backwards, picked up over there by, is it Janko Swanop? Who is that? No, that's Hanekom. It's stripped from him. Mornay Vandenberg strips the ball from Hanekom. My goodness. And now the Lions have it again, but Vandenberg kicks it straight into touch. He makes a mistake. His first of the game. Wow, that was an exciting sequence of play for just a moment. Mornay Vandenberg kicked the ball straight into touch. It's unfortunate. If Mornay Vandenberg plays at this level, he might make himself an option for the Springboks. But Hanekom, yeah, got stripped. It was a blind spot. Came in from the side and stripped it away on that play. So, we're going to have another scrum. Lions have won all their scrums so far. This one's short of midfield on the Lions side of the pitch. Bulls got 3 handling errors already. Just 1 for the Lions. Everybody went to the beach. All right, Erica. Ruben says the Lions and Stormers are going to win today. All right. Well, the way the Bulls are playing, that will be very much accurate. Well, the turf is torn up over there. That's an accurate, oops, they're going to reset the scrum. That's an accurate prediction for the way things are going here at Ellis Park at the moment, but things can change very quickly, especially when you're only up by 3 points. Going to reset the scrum, says AJ Jacobs. Excuse me, 15 minutes now expired in the first half. That big fellow in the front row there for the Lions, Labakanye. Asenati Labakanye. The guy is a wall of a man. 15-13 now off the clock. Bit of a hum to the crowd, which is nice. It's usually so quiet here you can hear children talking in the stands, but not today. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ambrose Papier cheating. He's actually forward of where Mornay Vandenberg is, but then he retreats. Vandenberg digs it out, goes to the short side of the pitch. Nohamba kicks it over the top. The chase is on. Creel. But he's driven. His momentum carries him into touch. Richard Creel caught that ball, but it was a little too far, and his momentum carried him into touch. He did a great job catching it, but just could not stay in play. Heck of an acrobatic effort. Just to get the ball was pretty impressive because that ball was going out of play. But nonetheless, it winds up being a Bulls line-out. Just short of midfield on their side of the pitch. Johan Gerbelaar to throw it in. I think it's the Bulls' first line-out, or second line-out. Yeah, second line-out, or third. Norkia gets it. They're into a maul. Gerbelaar at the back. The Bulls' maul picks up about 3 or 4 meters. Call to use it once. Yeah, they're going to get a second call here in a second because it's going nowhere. Now it starts going, but then Papier digs it out. Kicks it high in the air. Oh, Creel goes up and competes for it. It looked like it might have been knocked on, but it wasn't, so the Lions still have it. Kuhn Horn kicks it the other direction. That's going to get down around the 22. Oh, over the head. Who was that? Devin Williams? Devin Williams catches that ball over his shoulder and takes the mark. That's not what Kuhn Horn was hoping for. Kuhn Horn was hoping for something different there, but what a great job. That would have been a 50-22 had Devin Williams not caught that ball. The angle it was at would have bouncing on straight into touch. So Devin Williams does the Bulls a big favor as all their players retreat. Here's the kick from Devin Williams inside the 22, back all the way to the other 22 where it's taken by Nohamba. Nohamba coming up to the 10-meter line. He kicks it high into there, chases on by Kuhn Horn. And nicely done there by Devin Williams. Comes down with it. Oh my goodness, what a mess we've got here. I have no idea what he just said. General catch and general kick. So what is the call here? I'm not really sure what Jacobs is saying there. 17:55 in the first half. Lions out in front 3-0. So right now the Lions' prediction is 66% that they're going to win. Clean shelves except for books. Huh? What you talking about, Erica? All right. Another scrum. We had a lot of scrums in this game so far. Lions 3 or 4, I think. This will be the Bulls' first scrum, if I recall correctly. 18-23. Crouch. Bind. Set. And Ambrose Papier to put this in the pipe. Whistle blows and went straight up. Nobody dominating there, so we're going to come back and redo it. Yep. Scrums have been okay, but inconsistent at times here. 64 people currently here, 327 views already. Thank you all so much for that. Be nice to get back to our tens of thousands of views, but that'll be when the Springboks come back. Certainly not now. Six Nations doesn't draw the same crowd since I have largely a South African viewing base for this platform or this channel. Yeah, so not too many South Africans tune in for my coverage of Celtic rugby, which is my focus in the Six Nations, the Celtic teams of Scotland and Ireland. Not so much Wales, as they suck right now. Crouch. Bind. Set. Nearly 20 minutes gone, and the Lions going to win the first 20. Oh, the Bulls a huge surge here in the scrum, but it's going straight up. They've won a penalty. The Bulls have won a penalty on the scrum, but Hanneken runs out of there with it. Here comes Ambrose Papier. He's on the loose. Papier over midfield. 10-meter line. He's still going. Here come the Bulls. Caden Moody's tackled in 3-meter line. He's released. He gets up and he scores. Wow. The Bulls get a try. Caden Moody tackled from behind. Not held the tackle. Gets up and drives across the line. Woo. Looky there. His 14th career try. They win the scrum penalty, and the Lions are all discombobulated. Mornay Vandenberg tries to strip the ball from Hanneken, who gets it loose, and then Papier makes it all happen. He gets to the Kane and Moody. He's chased down at the 5-meter line, not held, gets up, and gets across. Wow. That's incredible stuff right there, folks. Wow. Not held in the tackle, so he's able to get back up. Oh, Matthew Dixon's alive. I was beginning to wonder. No, it fades away. So the conversion is no good from Jaco van der Walt. So it's 5-3. The Bulls out in front finally. After 20 minutes, the Bulls finally take a lead. Wow. Great support line by Kane and Moody, which is what got him that try. Man, some exciting play there from Kane and Moody. Moody and Curtly Arnsey. I told people these are these are Springboks, and people. We got the 20-minute water break now, so the clock is stopped. I told people these are Springboks. No, they're not. No, they're not. Neither one has. Yeah, right. They are incredible. Both players. Curtly Arnsey quiet in this game so far, but Kane and Moody on the loose there, and that was all made possible by Ambrose Papier. Penalty on the scrum cost the Lions dearly as they're discombobulated. Here's the restart. It's going to go inside the 22, taken down there by Papier. Not a great kick. Only gains about 15 meters to the far sideline. So Papier kicks it in a touch. It'll be a Lions line out. Not his best kick. Boy, Mornay Vandenberg put pressure on him. That's again, Mornay Vandenberg is all over the place. The man is a demon today. What a great player. Boy, you can see his blood veins on both sides, full of that blood pumping up his skull, raised on his temples all the way to his forehead. We've got a Bulls player down for some attention. 21:58 here. I can't see who it is. It's not Elric Lowe. It's not Steenekamp. Oh, look at this. The EFF and their nonsense about... Yeah, so the EFF with their nonsense about how soccer's a black sport and rugby's a white sport. What a racist bunch of garbage. I'm looking at the crowd and I see tons of black South Africans. Going to make a little video about that since I saw it. I'm going to address Julius Malema. Bunch of nonsense. Idiots. Idiots in the EFF. It's time to refute his garbage. When this game is popular with black South Africans, he said, we support their game. His racist drivel about white folks. Wow, he's ranked number 7 in players in the URC as Kane Moody. Line out successful to the Lions. They come down with it. They come away into the middle of the pitch. And then Marius Lowe with his first carry. Oh, he loses it forward. He's lost it forward in the tackle. Marius Lowe's first touch of the game from what I recall. And he loses the ball forward. So it'll be a scrum to the Bulls. How did he lose that? Oh, a finger just popped in there at the last second and knocked it aside as it was going to ground. 22-30. Soccer's a loser sport and rugby's a winner sport. Well, that's the first smart thing you've said in months, Matthew Dixon. They said Moody and Aaron say wasn't Bach. I'm not even in South Africa. I know Moody's quality. Exactly, Anthony Walsh. No, when these players both came up, I said, you watch. Curtly Aaron said, bind. Set. It's a scrum to the Bulls. I said that Curtly Arnse is going to be a Springbok and sooner than people realize. And I said the same thing about Kane and Moody. No, neither one of them are good enough. They'll never be Springboks, and they have been dynamic. Papier got hit as he kicked it. It looks like he might have been injured, but we're down the other end now. It looks like they might have fixed that camera because we haven't had a problem. Ed will find him with the carry over the middle. Oh, and he slips on the turf, but he gets up again. But he loses all his momentum, taken down at the Lions' 10-meter line. Ed will find him had something going there and just lost his footing on that turf. I don't know why. It's getting torn up pretty badly out there. It's starting to look like the DHL Greenpoint Stadium's old turf with clouds have just blown over. Wow, it just got kind of semi-dark there in Ellis Park. Call to use it. AJ Jacobs tells Mornay van der Berg to use this ball. He kicks it high into the air. Norkia gives a token response, and it's bouncing around. Is there a knock-on? Offside on the Lions. So the Bulls now have a penalty. They can kick it and take the lead if they want. Do they want to take the lead? 24 minutes now gone in the half. Oh, they're going to kick for the corner. Jaco van der Walt will kick for the corner. And he screwed it up. Oh, my goodness. Another mistake from the Bulls. Jaco van der Walt kicked it past the try zone, and so the Bulls are going to get nothing out of this. Wow. What a big mistake. Man, oh man, oh man. So, the Bulls give up 3 points there that could have had easy 3 points from about 36 meters away. They kick it through the try zone, and instead of getting a line out and getting themselves a try, it's the Lions' ball. Dumb decision there. Dumb decision. Marius Lowe always be knocking on. I don't know about that. EFF is riddled with decay. That's true. Set. That ball's not moving in the scrum. Now the Lions surging forward, but the whole thing collapses. A penalty, I think, against the Bulls. I'm not sure. Nohamba clears it. Must not have been a penalty. Could it be a 50-22? No. Oh, my goodness. Kane Moody dancing around with the ball, making some mistakes there. Recovers and kicks it back to Nohamba. On the fly, Nohamba. Over to the middle to Kuhnhorn. Kuhnhorn up the midfield. He's got someone on the wing, but he cuts back to the inside. Steben Huntz is there along with Creel. Creel takes him down. Ball comes loose. Picked up by Marius Lowe, but that was a knock on there by the Lions. 25-25. 25-55, excuse me. Mornay van der Berg, that ball went Nohamba. It popped loose because of Elric Lowe. Elric Lowe caused that ball to pop loose. So we'll have a scrum now to the Bulls. Lions head coach not happy. Boy, Nohamba is so short compared to Elric Lowe. Huge difference in size. 26-20 in the first half. Just a single try in this contest. That one a short while ago from Kane Moody after a massive carry by Ambrose Papier. 89 people currently here. Thanks for tuning in, folks, to this match. It's the Bulls on the road against the Lions at Ellis Park in Johannesburg. Behind. Set! Ambrose Papier to put it. Go straight to ground. And we're going to get a whistle. We are going to get a whistle. The whole front row just collapsed in on itself. JP Smith is staring like, what's going on here? Dude, you guys the ones in the scrum, not me. Figured out. Okay. AJ Jacobs will move them over to the side about a meter further afield from where they were and reset the scrum. Clock's still ticking at 27-14. One thing about this scrums, slows things down. People get a chance to catch their breath in this heat. 31 degrees Celsius, 89 Fahrenheit at Ellis Park. If the Bulls don't shape up, the Lions are going to munch them. Lions number 9, number 10 are better. Yeah, right now, yes, that's definitely the case. Oh, something just flew overhead. Looked like a helicopter. You can see the shadow go right across the middle of the field. Either that or it was a pterodactyl flying. Huge bird. Bind. Set. Ball's in the pipe. The Lions go to ground, so it's a penalty. Here comes Cameron Hanekom off to Jaco Fundeveld down the sidelines. He's got help. He throws it away. Ah, shame. There's the advantage over. There was a penalty on the scrum. But apparently the advantage is over. The Lions got it. The Bulls pooched that up. Nohamba from inside his 22 does a dummy, comes the other way, runs around the first tackle, and then Herbala gets him. Elric Lowe there with a tackle. Hanekom with a great carry there, and it just went awry. Elric Lowe looks a little uncomfortable there, grabbing his arm. Or is it his groin? Elric Lowe looks a little bit painful. He's in pain there. The Lions have a ruck for him, but now I'm concerned about Elric Lowe. He's holding that left arm along his side. Hopefully he's okay. He runs down the pitch, and he doesn't look right. Now, Elric Lowe's got a problem, folks. Boy, Mornay Findebag with another kicking mistake. Kicks it straight into touch, and the Bulls get to come all the way back. Findeveld just got away, but the pass wasn't good as he was tripped on that play a few moments ago. So the Bulls have a line out about 28 meters away. They overthrow it, and the Lions pick it up on the run. Jaco Fisashi. Penalty on the Bulls. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. For the Bulls, this is not a very good game, folks. Disappointing performance by players. Still trying to see if Elric Lowe is okay. So, is it a penalty on the Lions? I don't know what happened there. Labakanya was not supporting his weight. You can see on the replay, he just kind of dove in there. So I think that may have been a penalty on the Lions, but it's unclear as we're looking at people's boots right now. Clock is stopped at 29:27. Somebody's clearly being treated right now. I'm not sure who it is. And there's the crowd, folks. People are having a blast in the crowd. Nice summer day. Standing up. Wow, man, this is awesome. What a crowd. This is nice to see for a change there at Ellis Park. A nice, active, healthy crowd. All right, so we got a break in the action here right now. So the panel was on yesterday. They went to great lengths to keep making a point that race is an issue in politics in South Africa. It is, but because people keep making one. So we are still in a break in the action here right now. I'm getting screen captures so I can refute the racist drivel of Julius Malema. Here's a kick from Nohamba. And he finds touch. So that penalty was on the Bulls. Muhammad's collar's looking kind of weird. Gumeda is in and Elric Lowe is out. I told you Elric Lowe looked to be in pain there. Wow. Wow. Elric Lowe leaves the game at 30 minutes. So Elric Lowe is out. Lions with the line out successful. And a penalty for not releasing. Oh, the Lions make a big mistake there. And the Bulls get lucky. Yes, Elric Lowe goes out with about 30 minutes in the contest. So Jaco van der Walt now will kick for territory for the Bulls. Looking for some distance here. That ball's high in the air, but where's the mark going to be? Just over midfield. It's going to be on the Lions side of the pitch. Crowd is a slight murmur and rush here. Ed Fondemev moments ago, but didn't release that ball. These are nice jerseys that the Bulls or that the Lions are wearing here. These red jerseys. Got to get myself one of these bad boys. Of course, I don't want to risk getting shot going to the Lions store there at Ellis Park. That's not straight, but the Bulls get away with the line out unstraight. Jaco van der Welt into hands of Escom, Marco van Staden. And then Gumeda with his first carry after replacing Elric Lowe. And then Hannekam, he's hit by two players. Marius Henko van Wyk there. First time we called his number. Nice carry by the Bulls down the 10-meter line. Dug out by Papier. Over to Jaco van der Welt. Stemmen Hans is going to kick it forward. What's he looking for? Space. And it goes into touch. Apparently not a 50-22. I didn't see where we started from there. 31-30 in the first half in a low-scoring affair from Ellis Park, but nonetheless, still an entertaining game. Great to see the crowd there showing up for this game. Lions will get the ball back from inside their 22 on a line out. How are we doing over here? 89 people currently here. They're back from the beach. Okay. Erica has to do her exercises. Lions paid the crowd to come to Ellis Park. Okay, well, if they paid them, they paid them. I didn't know that. That's news to me. Line out, successful. The Lions have it, but driven backwards. Ball pops loose. Mornay Vandenberg picks up the mess, spins around, tackled inside the 22. Ball's available. We're going to get a penalty here or not? The Bulls have won a penalty for not releasing, and that's a kickable penalty right there close. Are they going to go for the 5-meter line? Or are they going to go for the post? Lions make a big mistake down low. Bulls going to kick for the corner from the 22. Jaco get this one right? All right, let's see what the mark is. It's in the shadows, so it's difficult to see. Yeah, Mornay Vandenberg, who's had a great game, has now had 2 kicking mistakes and turned the ball over by not releasing. So 3 mistakes. He's undercutting his man of the match credentials. 6-meter line out for the Bulls. They go deep. Norkia comes down with it. Bulls are into a maul. At the back of the maul is Geubler. He has the ball. It's starting to go, well, still going sideways here. The Bulls down inside the 5-meter line. Picking, oh, they almost had him. It came loose. The Lions have it. Knock on by the Bulls. Oh, there was space and they don't get it. No Habba with a kick. Advantage over for the knock-on. It's going to go touch. And where's the mark going to be? Outside the 22. So the Bulls lose 17 meters in that exchange. No, Hamba trying to point it. It went further down the pitch, man. Come on. And the referee is not going to have anything from that. He's having none of that. 33-40 in the first half. At halftime, we'll talk a little bit about URC action, the upcoming game. Oh, we've got a Lions player. It looks like Marius Lowe getting treatment to the back of the neck. Boy, this turf is really torn up, folks. I mean, it is super, super torn up. That's dangerous. You get players injured, pulling hamstrings, ACLs, MCLs, anterior cruciate ligament, medial collateral ligament, twisting ankles. You have ground that gives way so easily. 33-45. We have a break in the action for an injury. What a great turnout it's been today. And we are going to have fun making a video about Julius Malema's nonsense. Yeah. What's going on? Guys coming out trying to fix it. I mean, there are huge sections of turf ripped up. I mean, not a little bit here, folks. I mean, this looks like an ANC turf job out here. These guys coming out trying to fix it. from the scrum, just tore up big sections of the turf. Now they're rushing off the pitch. They don't look like grounds crew. They look like just coaches over there. All right, Bulls line out 25 meters away. They have it. They go short. They come down with it. Papier does it. Dummy cuts back. Oh, he can't quite find the space, but he gets tackled there. Ball's placed. Ruck is formed. Nordkia in the role of scrum half. Over to Hanekom. Hanekom now is easily identifiable with that big bandage around his head. Papier to Gerbla. Gerbla charges in the line. He's down to the 22. And Kane and Moody shoves players back. Oh, big charge there by Eskom. The Bulls still with the ball. Jaco. Who's got the ball? It is Van Staden. Ball's available from the 22. There's Hanekom. He drives forward. Ball comes loose, is stolen by the Lions, and the Bulls screw up again. Oosthuizen with the carry. Still not tackled. Ruck sort of formed. Kind of a ruck. Entry from the side there from Steenkamp of the Bulls, but no call. No, Hamba intercepts that ball going for Kuhn Horn. Catches it right in front of Kuhn Horn. Kuhn Horn's like, huh? That was meant for me. And no, Hamba kicks it down the pitch. Heinrich Sergel's the one who stole that ball. What a great job. First time we call Sergel's number in this game. So we're approaching halftime here, folks, in a very low-scoring affair from Ellis Park. Nonetheless, glad to have a large audience with us, folks. Be sure to hit that like button if you do not mind. Appreciate it. Only takes a second. That's the wrong thing to ring. We usually do this.
That was easy.
There you go. Hit that like button. I got the easy button here. Bulls line out, but they're going backwards. Moments ago, they were 6 meters out. Now they're 44 meters away. So they're into them all once again, and the turf just is getting ripped up everywhere. It's like watching DHL Greenpoint Stadium in previous years. Oh, now the mall's going forward. Inside the 10-meter line, they're still going. The Bulls got momentum here. Blue player going down, so no penalty for collapsing the mall. They picked up a lot of space. Creel with the ball. He nearly fights through a tackle. Marius Lowe gets him. Ambrose Papier to Marco van Staden, who just catches the ball stationary and then drives forward. He's finally tackled. Ball's available. Papier. Reinhard Ludwig. Ludwig tackled. Papier goes back to the middle to Gerbla. Gerbla is met and taken down. This is kind of boring. Papier to Jaco van der Walt. Van der Walt does the dummy and gets taken down by Nothnagel. The Bulls still with the ball. Back to the middle. Marco van Staden. He loses it, but it went backwards. It was a knock-on, okay. And the Lions were in front of that, so Marco van Staden with a knock-on, and the Bulls just not getting it done, folks. If it weren't for that breakaway by Ambrose Papier, they'd be trailing in this game still. Boy, Labakanye just hits hard. Even when he's not trying to hit hard, the guy is so massive. It's like running into a Cape Buffalo, man. You hit a Cape Buffalo, the Buffalo is not moving. You're going down. My goodness. My goodness. Seton Nolan says, you're so passionate about South African rugby, you should have a special jersey made. One shirt with the 5 team colors. That's a brilliant idea. Wow, Seton. Thanks for commenting. I hadn't thought about that. Yes, I am passionate for South African rugby. Always have been. That's why it's so funny to hear people, the trolls attack. Yeah, thank you for that. That's a good idea. Seton Nolan, okay. Thank you so much for that. I don't recall seeing you here before, but thank you for being here. You should see me when I cover the Springboks and the Stormers. Yeah, ask those who are regularly here. All right, cool beans. We got a scrum here, and we're almost at halftime. Less than 2 minutes remaining. There's a Lions scrum, and they're going to reset it. Didn't get anything done there. All right. Boy, Labakanye, does he have a cut on his face? I'm trying to see that. Looks like he might have a cut or a scar there. I never noticed that before. Andre Jacob's doing a pretty good job keeping control of this game. Fortunately, we've had no TMO disasters a la the Scotland-France game last week. What an absolute disgrace for World Rugby. TS Analytics did a great job breaking that down. As I said during the game, the TMO said the ball's on the ground, and then he says, but it's unclear. And oh my goodness, Scotland robbed. But it's their own fault. They should have been in that position. Bind. Set. That was a long time for a set. Mornay Vandenberg puts it in the pipe. Once again, another Lions scrum picked up from the back by Is that Frankie Horn there? Yeah, Frankie Horn. And Nohamba kicks it down the air. About a minute left now. On the fly, that ball's taken by the Bulls. Oh, great job by Devin Williams. He gets over midfield, not held in the tackle, gets up, but then everyone shows up, and so the play is slowed down. Just on this side of the field for the Bulls, less than a minute remaining in the first half. Reinhard Ludwig for the carry at midfield. Papier goes. They're playing advantage on the Bulls. And then Curtly Arnsey, we haven't called his number. He's tackled. They're going to come back for the penalty. Let's see what the Bulls do. Will they kick it from midfield or will they go for the corner? It's a high tackle. Labacanye with the penalty. What are the Bulls going to do here? 20 seconds remain in the first half. Do you take the points? I say you take the points. Every time they've been down low, they've screwed up. Yeah, they're going to go for the points. Bulls going for the points. 39-54. About to get to the hooter here, folks, at halftime. They won't sound it off while players going to kick. Jakob van der Walt, his first kick attempt since that missed conversion. There is the hooter.
With a positive mindset, feeling like they won that first half, even though the Lions did ask a few questions and had their opportunity.
Anthony says, I had a bet on France to win. I was happy with my bet, but didn't agree with the decision. Was shocked because the speech sounded like it was going to be given. Yeah, exactly. The TMO said that we have a grounding. So how could you not award the try? He said it. I watched the replay. I watched it live. I'm just still stunned by it. It was pretty obvious. There was a boot holding the ball up, but then the boot was pushed away and the ball went to the ground. That's straight. Will he get it? Nope. He had plenty of distance. And it's halftime. Wow. The Bulls pooched this thing up. Boy, Jake White will be ripping some tail in that locker room at halftime, no doubt. My goodness, 5-3. What a game. Man of the match was Tuolagi's forearm. Yeah, maybe Anthony. Yeah. Onakarabetsa Motong is back. Good to see you there, Onakarabetsa. Awesome. All right, what else do we got here? Mamozabas says the Lions. He thinks the crowd were paid to come to Ellis Park. Well, maybe they just provided security for people so they wouldn't get killed when they leave the stadium. Maybe that's what made the difference here. Yep. Let's give the Colonel lots of likes. Thank you for that. 6-7 viewers without me, says Matthew. Now we're almost at 90. Oh, that's why they're here. Matthew, you brought the crowd. We're at 105. Matthew, our resident troll, brought the crowd with him. Thank you for that, Matthew. Horrible kicker. Bulls are getting worse and worse as the round goes on. Yeah, genre, I can't disagree with their performance. They were lucky to beat the Lions last time, and they're not doing well today. Anyway, once again, let's talk about some of the news here, folks. We're going to get the table up. Let me get that over here. And that's what I'm looking for. Nope, come on. Too many windows open here. Looking for, there we go. That's the one I want right there. All right, let's give me a second here. And we'll give you some news at halftime here while we wait. That last time at halftime took so long in that Scotland game. So long. All right. My Super Brew, by the way, I got knocked out of the top position. Matt Canale surged 2 places, and I felt a spot to number 2. Matt's now ahead of me. He's made 55 winning picks. I've made 53. Red is in 4th place. He's also had 55 winning picks. Wow. So, yeah, I've got 72% correct pick. Average margin of 10.8. The average is 12.9, and the average wins is 63. So I'm well ahead of both those. But trailing Matt Canale in Super Brew. Bad news for the Springboks, but more importantly right now for the Sharks. Eben Etzebeth just had knee surgery. That is disturbing. Let's get to the news I want to talk about here. First off, this Caitlin Clark. Oh, my goodness. Caitlin Clark. She not only set the NCAA, that's the National Collegiate Athletic Association, the governing body of collegiate sports, not only set the record, she just destroyed the record. It's unbelievable performance by Caitlin Clark, setting a personal best of 49 points in this basketball game. Man, oh, man, what an incredible performance by her. And here we go. Let's take a look at that story. Whoops. Why is that not? Hang on a second. There we go. All right. Caitlin Clark breaks the NCAA women's scoring record. The Iowa Star scores a career-high 49 points and makes history versus Michigan. She put an exclamation mark on the historic night of her greatest scoring performance for the Hawkeyes. Iowa star Caitlin Clark has officially broken the all-time NCAA women's scoring record, and she did so in extraordinary fashion, scoring her career-best 49 points during her record-setting night, making Iowa's 106-89 win against Michigan one to remember. She was at Carver Hawkeye Arena there in Iowa City. Wow. She ended Thursday's game with 3,569 points, and surely she will add a bunch more to that total for the rest of the season. I'm just really grateful, thankful for everyone who came out tonight and supports our team night in and night out, she told the crowd. This wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for these girls standing right here. My coaches, my family's over here. They let me be me every single day. I'm just lucky to get to wear Iowa on my chest. Wow. And Coach Bluter lets me be Caitlin. That's incredible. Previous NCAA women's scoring record was 3,527 points, which two-time WNBA champion Kelsey Plum got during her time with Washington Huskies. Clark was 8 points shy of the record before the game started, and she shattered it at just 2 minutes and 12 seconds into the game with a three-pointer. The sold-out crowd at Carver Hawkeye Arena got to witness a special moment, and Clark immediately received a rousing ovation. Despite Clark discouraging, Iowa coach Lisa Bluter called a timeout to give Clark and her teammates and the fans a quick moment to celebrate. I mean, she didn't just break the record. She came to the game on a mission and absolutely smashed it. 23 points in the first quarter, 49 for the game, 13 assists. You know, we constantly hear this nonsense about her being selfish, but 13 assists, that's more than most players get in a game for sure. It's a high average. She gets a lot of assists, not just scoring, but passing the ball to others who get to score. She could also claim the all-time NCAA record by beating Pistol Pete Maravich from LSU. He has 3,667 points. That's now within reach after this amazing performance. Bad news for South African rugby, where Eben Etzebeth goes under the knife. Sharks coach John Plumtree has revealed that Eben Etzebeth has undergone knee surgery and will be sidelined for several weeks. He last featured in the Sharks off the bench in the Champions Cup win against Onyx on the 13th of January, and he's ruled out against the Stormers this week. The 32-year-old is one of several Springbok world champions set to be arrested. But now he'll really be out because of that knee surgery. That sucks. Yeah, let's take a look at action in the URC this weekend. As I said yesterday, Munster slaughtered the Scarlets. Another Welsh failure here. Fleshin, are you here? 42-7. And then Edinburgh goes on the road to beat Zebra Parma. Parma playing better and better and better, but still not getting the wins that they want. Much better performance by Zebra Parma this season than their previous seasons. This one at home at Stadio Sergio Lanfranchi, and Edinburgh wins the game 24-19. In today's game, of course, we've got the Lions and the Bulls. So let's get updated. That page has not been refreshed. There we go, 5-3. After this, it's Leinster versus Benetton. That is the match of the weekend, folks. Leinster versus Benetton, but we'll be covering the Sharks and Stormers. I'll have to check in on that Leinster-Benetton game from time to time. Here's Victor Matfield, the new Japan consultant, sitting on the sideline speaking about this game. Victor Matfield with his long locks there. Yeah, the Bulls very fortunate here to be in the lead at halftime, but neither team really, shrouding themselves in great glory here. Boy, man, oh man. Boy, Victor Matfield is a huge person next to these two shorties who are out there next to him. Victor Matfield says, what do you want to see in the second half? Less errors. Agreed. Mistakes being made by both sides. Poor kicks, poor decision-making, holding on to the ball at unfortunate moments. Yeah. Oh, Morning Sten. I see him for the Lions walking off the pitch at halftime. Yep. So. Victor Matfield. 30,000? I don't think so. They're saying 30,000. More like 13,000. I don't think it's 30,000. More like 13,000. It's not 30,000. That's no way it's 30,000, the crowd. The Bulls' discipline kicking execution 22 gets worse and worse, and Bulls management doesn't fix it. Agreed. They're not fixing it. So we're still at halftime here, folks, at Ellis Park, where we've seen a rather pedestrian first half from both sides. Thanks, everybody who's tuning in today. Really do appreciate your support for this program, for my channel. Yeah. By the way, my video last night on South Africa's request to the International Court of Justice being rejected by the court, that video had over 11,000 views overnight. Thank you all for that. It's pretty awesome to see people tune and watch it. I've got some compliments from people saying it's the best analysis they've seen of the situation yet. That's very kind of them. Do appreciate that. Also, excuse me, yesterday I participated in a panel with Bell Associates talking about South Africa's upcoming election and got feedback from that. Apparently, a lot of people contacted them and were really appreciating my analysis during that. I'd love to get the video for it if I could. That would be great. Yep. Pitch on Emirates Airline Park. Yeah, it's below poor. It's very terrible here. This is like the DHL Greenpoint Stadium was the past 3 seasons. They fixed it finally, put some money into that stadium. Yep. What else we got here? Crowd pleaser Matthew Dixon. Yep. Yeah, no one is looking like they're playoff level right now. But again, folks, the games we're really concerned about are the next 2. That is Leinster and Benetton at Leinster. So I picked Leinster to win this game, although Benetton could pull it out RDS Arena in Dublin. That would be incredible. So I'll be playing both games simultaneously, but you won't be seeing that, obviously. I'll peek over when they get started. The Sharks and the Stormers are coming up next after this one. Still at halftime here. These halftimes seem to be getting longer, like NFL halftimes. Kind of disappointing, to say the least. Let me take a look at where we're at here. 95 people, no, 80, I was going to say people left for halftime. All right, just 38 likes. That's disappointing. Come on, man. There's any people watching it? I mean, you're getting this free. No one's paying for this. I don't see any super chats coming my way. Jaco Vanderveld is beyond poor. 2 kicks missed. Yeah, and he also kicked it through the try zone. He's been very poor. Agreed. Got intimidated seeing so many people on Zoom, so left. But yeah, I saw you pop on there. Yeah, but you don't have to be intimidated. Just leave your camera and microphone off. It's the problem is that they're not really set up very well. They have a Facebook page, but I couldn't find it. They put it on Twitter last time. I couldn't find them on Twitter this time. But a lot of people watch this. This is what happens. These little think tanks, they get connected, and people in the academic world see these things. But they can get a bigger audience if they just let people know. So he told me just share the Zoom link. I'm like, okay. And Ants left his microphone on. Every time he coughed, we could hear it. His dog's barking. You got to turn your mic off, man. You got to turn your mic off. Put it on silent. Yeah, finally, someone put him on silent later on. All right. Yeah, there's no reason to get intimidated, Debbie. It was a great experience. I really enjoyed it. It's the second time I've appeared with them. Things like that are nice because you get to network. And you meet other people who are in the field. And I think that my analysis commentary was spot on yesterday. It's difficult when you're in a panel like 4 or 5 people and you got to wait for your turn to come to. At one time, I just couldn't wait, and I raised my hand and said, can I jump in here? Just one time, though. Only did it one time. 80-plus people currently here. Thanks for being tuned in. 804 views on this video. The Bulls and the Lions boring us to tears at the moment from Ellis Park in Johannesburg. In a very dangerous part of the town, even in daylight, folks. I've been to games there. I watched the Lions play against the Sharks. Also watched the Springboks against the All Blacks and the Tri-Nations. Yeah, it's all right. We're getting ready for the second half to start. Turn off the halftime marker, and we'll get started here in just a few moments. Yeah. So last game was 13-12 at halftime. This time it's 8-5. Or 5-3, excuse me, 5-3, not 8-5. 5-3. Crowd in the sun singing out there, having themselves a good time here in Joburg. Yeah, this is how life should be. People enjoying themselves, making a living, and living together in harmony instead of the nonsense. Oh, it's hot. People waving their programs to stay cool. Little kids here waving. All right, let's see. Face paint on the kids. All over the stadium. Good stuff. What a great game rugby is. We're getting ready for the second half. The Bulls are already out on the pitch. I don't know where the Lions are at. They haven't come out of the locker room yet. It ought to be concerning what happened to Elric Lowe, who was having a great game until he got injured. Jaco Vanderveld not having a good game for the Bulls. And Hanekom having a great game. Papier having a pretty good game too. Here come the Bulls finally. Creel running out first. They're coming out on the pitch now. When will we see J.C. Pretorius enter the game for the Lions? I think that'll be interesting to find out. All right, we're ready to get started for the second half here, folks, with the Bulls currently leading just 5-3. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. We got 5 more likes when I pointed it out, but let me point it out again. I'll use the easy button. Yeah, see, here we go. Here's the easy button.
That was easy.
Boy, Lama Kanye. He's walking around out there. Big fellow. It's been a busy week, folks. Not only was I on the Bell & Associates discussion of South Africa's elections last night, earlier this week on Wednesday night, I was on Caravan to Midnight with John B. Wells talking about the classified document saga with Joe Biden, also touching on the Trump saga as well. And that was on John B. Wells earlier this week. So 2 appearances. I also was interviewed by the press this week. And so that was the 3rd event, plus all of our broadcasts. We've had some good videos this week. And we are ready to get started. 5-3 is the halftime score from Ellis Park with the Bulls out in front. Beautiful sky, sunny day, 89 degrees Fahrenheit, 31 Celsius in the Highveld. Ellis Park, here we go. And underway. Jaco van der Walt kicks this ball down into the sun to Frankie Horn, who gets it about the 8-meter line, and he comes up and is tackled about 17 meters. Ruck is formed. Morne van der Berg will dig it out. Now teams going the opposite directions, of course, switching at halftime. Lions going from left to right, Bulls from right to left. Call to use it, but Morne van der Berg is taking a long time. He doesn't. He passes it, doesn't do the kick. And nothing there. Bulls are right there to stop it. Bilo Gomeda is there, along with Marco van Staden. So Morne van der Berg kicks his ball high into the air. The shadows creeping out across the pitch during halftime. About 20% of the field now shrouded in shade as the sun moves across the sky. Oh, one of the Lions is down. Is it Nothnagel? Looks to be in some pain. It looks like he got popped in the ribcage there. Darian Landsberg getting loose on the sidelines here. May see a substitution coming for the Lions after that hit. So, or is it Fenta? My goodness. Yeah, it looks to be got popped in the ribs or something like that. Yeah, it is, in fact, Nothnagel. That's who I said it was. Reinhard Nothnagel. Darian Landsberg over on the sideline getting loose. One of the Bulls getting some tape up on his boots. So taking advantage of the break in the action. That was Steenkamp. Steenkamp gets his boots taped up. So it looks like Nothnagel is going to be able to continue. And Darian Landsberg sits back down on the bench. So apparently it was just painful. Bulls have a line out on the line side of the pitch inside the 10-meter line. Successful to Ron Nordkia. And he puts it in there. They're into a maul. At the back is Herbla, but it's not going. Now the Bulls maul surges forward 2 or 3 meters. 5, 6, 7 meters. Still going forward. Papier digs it out of the back as it gets in trouble. Creel, and Marco van Staden knocks it on. Jaco Fisagi gets the ball for the Lions. In the shadows, I can't see Kuhn Horn, it looks like. Kicks the ball down the pitch into touch, but he was inside the 22, so he'll be okay. Difficult to see there. We're in the shadows. 41-47, we're in the second half here, folks. Chris Brian load shedding. Loftus and Hollywood bets DHL Stadium still okay to attend games. Yes, they are. They are. Bulls line out now from their own 42-meter line, a lot further back than they were a few moments ago. Middle of the pitch, Van Staden this time doesn't knock the ball on. He's not had his best game. Here's a clearance kick coming from Van der Walt. Gets knocked backwards by Keenan Moody, picked up by Steben Hans off the bounce. He feeds it to Papier. He throws it over to Jaco van der Walt, who tries to get past Edwin van der Merwe. Come on, the player's not rolling away. Oh, he's trying to roll away. Okay, that's fair enough. Herbla. The Bulls have it. They're not really going anywhere, going through phases at the moment. Ruck is formed once again. At the back of that ruck is Papier. He's going to dig it out. No one there to screen, so I'm not sure if he's going to pass it, because if he kicks it, he's going to be blocked. They finally get Van Staden over there to give him a screen. And it goes down to about the Lions' 10-meter line. Taken on the fly by Creel. Great job, and then knocked forward once again by Marius Lowe. Marius Lowe knocked it on again. Wow. Richard Creel with a great job catching that ball on the fly. Slightly low pass, but it was catchable. So Richard Creel with a great job. The Creel brothers playing very well. Nice to see them playing opposite sides in this game. Clock is stopped at 43:18 in the second half, and we're yet to see any excitement here. The Bulls have 7 handling errors. And I won't be able to take the Bulls press conference, which I normally do because we have back-to-back games today, folks. So I'll be skipping the Bulls press conference today. 43:18, we got a Bulls player getting treatment. I can't see who it is. Is that Steenkamp again? Or is it? Yeah, it's Steenkamp. He's getting his boots taped up again. He's having some serious problems with those shoes. Now he's tightening up the laces. So the clock is stopped. The Bulls' last 5 fixtures in the URC have all gone with home field advantage. Wow. So they're on the road for the first time in a while. Let's go, says AJ Jacobs, ready to get this thing started again as we're all falling asleep here. All right, this is a scrum on the far side of the pitch, not far from the touchline. Clock is restarted, 43 minutes, 30 seconds. It'll be a Bulls scrum just short of midfield, about a meter short on their side of the pitch. $84 people here, 911. That's the number of views we've had. Bind. Set. Scrum holding up. Ball's in there, but it can't get to it. Papier is trying to get to it. Finally finds it. Digs it out, throws it across the pitch to Jaco van der Walt. Kanan Moody. Oh, what a nice dummy, but the gap closed. We got obstruction. Oh, contact in front of the ball carrier. So, will the Lions going to go for the post? Let's see who it was. Oh, Stedman Hans. Yeah, Stedman Hans caused the obstruction. Yeah, he took out Richard Creel. So, they're going to go for the post? Yeah, the Lions are going to go for the post, which will give them the lead if Nohamba can make it. From about midfield. Wow. Bulls just making dumb mistakes there. Stedman Hans causing the obstruction, taking out Richard Creel. Oh, my goodness. Lions are smart kicking this one out. So far, the Bulls have lost 5 points off the tee. Conversion missed by Van der Walt, and then a penalty missed by him. Sonny Nohamba missed a kick earlier. So 3 kicks missed in this game. Nohamba now. Ball has the distance. Does he have the mark? It hits the post and bounces off. Up in the air. Knocked on by the Bulls. Picked up by the Lions. Oh, my goodness. Morty Vanderbeek dumps it off on the outside. J.P. Smith with the ball. The Lions are in shape here. There's a knock on, so it's going to be a scrum for the Lions deep in Bulls territory. Wow. Nohamba bounces it off the post. Got a wry smile on his face. He's not the only one. The Lions are kind of laughing about that, how he hit the post. That ball came bouncing off there like a rocket. Man, oh man, that thing just doink and comes back out to about 12 meters and then knocked on by Ambrose Papier. Man, oh man, oh man. So the Lions don't get the 3 points, but now they're in business here deep in Bulls territory. Oh, we have a substitution here. Johan Hussein coming in. Aka Fandemeva comes in. And Johan Hussein comes in. Johan Hussein comes in. That is definitely an upgrade for the Bulls at this stage. Early substitutions, the hooker replaced and the fly half replaced. don't know what's going on here. I would play what the ref is saying, but unfortunately Ellis Park is playing music and we're trying to hear the referee. I don't know why people... This isn't soccer or American football. Don't play music when we're trying to hear what the officials got to say. It's very annoying when stadiums do that. We don't really care to listen to Queen right now, which is what's playing in the background. So, Lions scrum. Bind. Set. Now the game is underway, and we still got freaking music playing. Free kick for the Lions now. They're going to take the scrum again. They're very close to the try line. Free kick really doesn't gain them much here. Boy, I tell you, both these teams need a victory here. Let's take a look at the table here. And Leinster at the top at 34 points. Benetton's right on their heels with 32, and they've only lost one game. Leinster's lost 2. Stormers in 8th position. Bulls currently in 5th position. But the Bulls with a victory here would move up to potentially first place with a bonus point victory. Could go to first place for the moment. From 5th to 1st if they win. But they're not going to get a bonus point at this point. Crouch. Bind. Set. Lions. Ball's in the pipe. And they brought out the back. When they find a bag to Manohamba, he goes wide into the hands of Creel, and the Lions score. Whoa, Richard Creel in the corner. What a brilliant try. Wow. What a brilliant try. Well, there's a question about I want to make sure it wasn't a forward pass. On-field decision is a try. They're going to see if it was a forward pass. All right, I didn't see a forward pass there, but then it was in the shadows and difficult to see. So we'll see. Let's see. Still waiting for the screen to come up. Here we go. That's a good pass. It was hit by a that might not be good. That was hit by a player, but there's no pass. It went off the shoulder of Henko van Wijk. Yeah, it travels forward. No try. What a shame. Great job by Richard Creel reaching out and getting that ball. Yeah, that's going to be overturned. Yeah, that's not a try, unfortunately, for the Lions. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been back, but it was hit by Henko van Wijk. Hit his shoulder. I thought initially it hit Kurt Leonce, but in the replay, yeah, it's going to be overturned, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's forward, yep. Forward pass, yep. Yep, that's the right call. Sorry, Lions fans. It's a forward pass. Sorry about that. Shame. Creel did a great job catching that ball. So the Bulls will get the ball back. Whew, very fortunate there for the Bulls. But the Bulls need 3 tries to get that bonus point. So 48-51 now in the second half. The Bulls sigh of relief there after that try was disallowed from Richard Creel. Richard Creel. Set. Set. There we go. And Papier puts it in for the Bulls scrum. And the Bulls scrum wins a penalty here. So there goes Papier over to 22. Still dumps it off to Marco van Staden up to the 10-meter line. The Bulls, oh, man. They must have knocked it on there. Oh, it's forward pass. Yeah, they're coming back for the advantage. But, man, they had some open field play there. I don't know why the Bulls put these stupid red stripes at the top of their jerseys. They keep getting ripped off every game. Yeah, unfortunately, they look like they're going to go away with that and just break away, but they must have knocked it on down there or thrown it forward. 49 now. Standing up in the scrum is the penalty. So Johan Gussen with his first kick of the game, 50 minutes in. And he's looking for touch. Let's see where the mark is. Short of midfield. So not a great kick by Gussen, but his first one of the game. 50 minutes now. Just a single try in this game. That by Kane and Moody in the first half after Emrys Papier made a brilliant line break and got them in scoring position. Ball not challenged on the line out. Akafundamava throws it in, and the Bulls were not challenged. So they're into a maul, and it's starting to pick up a little bit of space here. Still going. Call, use it once. Fundamava hands it off to Papier, who kicks it high into the air. And that ball's going to get down around the 22. And Nohamba, both players go up. The Bulls have it. Curtly Arnsay with the ball. Inside the 22. Tackle there. The Bulls now on the front foot finally. Advantage. The Bulls will get 3 points out of this. Ooh, not releasing the tackle. And Mornay Feinberg is the bottom there. I wonder if the penalty's on him. Again. Playing the ball on the ground is the call. It is Mornay Feinberg. Another mistake. His enthusiasm is getting the better of him now. He's made several mistakes. So the Bulls are not going to take the 3 points on offer. This is a 22-meter kick. And Gussen kicks it for the corner. They're going for the try. I don't see a penalty there. He looks fine to me. Kuhn Horn was in there too. They look fine. I don't see what the penalty was playing it on the ground, but they weren't on the ground. They were standing up. All right, Bulls now with a line out deep in Lions territory. 51 minutes into the contest. It's a single try on this. Jaco Fisagi comes out. He's replaced by Bota. PJ Bota goes in. Bulls. Van Furen replaces Labakani. Bulls still driving. Here they go. They're going to get across. They're going to get down. They're going to dot it down. They're over the line. They're down. And the try is awarded. I think it's Akafundamava. Akafundamava with the try, and the Bulls score. A little bit of pushing and shoving post-try. Etienne Oosthuizen over there. Wow. It's a nice driving maul by the Bulls. Lions could not get their defense set in place there. You can just see it driving and driving. And Fundamava drives across. Yep, Aka Fundamava with the try. Wow. That one's going to stay on the board. Second try of the game. This one for the Bulls once again. So Johan Gussen to go for his first conversion attempt. 10-3. This is necessary to make it a two-score game. His first kick of the contest. Tough angle. There's the kick. He's going to be wide right. Yep, wide right. That's 3 kicks missed by the Bulls. So it's 10-3 now. Second try of the game. 93 people currently here. Folks, be sure to hit that like button. We got just 52 likes. Come on, make it happen. It's easy.
That was easy.
Yeah, see? Just push that like button. Costs you nothing but a moment of your time. Not 1 red cent, not 1 shekel, not $1, not 1 ruble, not 1 rand. Here's the kick by the Lions down around the 22. Oh, boy, what? Did Fundam get down there? Or Fundenberg? And Hanekom gets it because the Lions knocked it on. Penalty for not releasing or rolling away from the tackle. So now the Lions making dumb mistake after dumb mistake. Northnagel just lying on top of the player there. So the Bulls, Gussen will kick for some territory here. Let's see what he gets. That's a good kick. Very good kick. That was Frank Horn with the penalty there. He never got up. Yep. On the wrong side of the tackle, couldn't roll away. Now the shadows have crept out to nearly midfield, about 45% of the pitch. Akafandimeva throws in. It's not contested. The Bulls have it. Van Staden throws it to Vandemeva, nearly threw it away. Akafandimeva still with the ball, breaking down just outside the 22. Nice carry. Over the middle. Oh, Gumeda. And that's a knock-on. Oh, space was there, but they couldn't execute the Bulls. Oh, they just flubbed it up. Let's see it again on replay. Gumeda comes right off his shoulder. He had it. It was an open gap. Nearly had a nice line break, but popped off of his shoulder. So 55 minutes into the contest now. The Bulls with 2 tries. They need 2 more if they want to get a bonus point here. Top try scorers in the league. Johnny Matthews is number 1. And with Cardiff, number 2 is Akafandimeva with 8 tries. Wow. 8 tries on the season. Wow. Remember a couple years ago, it was the Stormers, of course, who had the top try score from the wing. But Fundameva is a hooker. 53 likes. Can no one kick today? Apparently not. Here's a scrum. This one's for the Lions. Set. Fundameg puts it in. He's going to dig it out of the back. Oh, it collapses. A penalty against the Bulls. Bulls get a penalty called against them for collapsing the scrum. Scrum is collapsed. Oh, yeah. It's pretty obvious when you see the replay there. Surged forward and fell right to the ground. Still haven't seen J.C. Pretorius come in, and the Lions lacking some excitement, pizzazz. J.C. Pretorius can bring that. Landsberg is in, and Oosthuizen is out. Line out successful. Lions have the ball. Ruck is for him. Mornay find a bag to dig it out into the middle of the pitch. PJ Bota with his first carry. Marius Lowe spins, doesn't get away from the tackle. Akafandimeva is there. Morgan Naudea is also in. The entire front line has been replaced now. Oh, the Lions tap and go. Wow, they get down just short of the 22. Nicely done on their part. J.C. Pretorius is in the game now. Bulls, great counter ruck. They win the ball back. And they win a penalty, too. Or the Lions make a big mistake there again. The Bulls are going to keep kicking for that corner. Not releasing the tackle is the call after they turn the ball over. So Johan Husson trying to get players over to the other side of the pitch there. That ball is going to find touch. Let's see where the mark is. It'll be on the Lions side of the pitch. Another good kick from Johan Husson. They're doing the Mexican wave. Here's the line out. Successful to the Bulls. Over the middle, Marco van Staden down inside the 10-meter line. Ball's available. Oh, man. Papier has done a good job. Ruan Norkia. Jordan Hendricks has also entered the game for the Lions. Marcel Coetzee in the game for the Bulls. All kinds of changes not announced by the television crew or on the screen. Have to see the numbers appearing on the screen out there. So the Bulls still have it. Marcel Coetzee now. He ought to be full of energy just coming to the game. And he does. Gets through the first row of tacklers. Still going. Marcel Coetzee gets the ball down to about 30 1 meters. Papier to the hands of Creel. Creel not held in the tackle. He crawls forward. Papier, the Bulls now. Got a little bit of momentum going here. Ruin Nortkia approaching the 22. Offside. Oh, they can call a penalty, though. Stemmen Hans on the outside. Inside the 22 he goes. Tackle there. Now the Bulls have got something going here. Marcel Kotsia again. Fighting through a tackle back to the 22. No clear release. The Bulls have got an advantage. They're playing now. Creel picks it up. So the Bulls can kick 3 points. They're going to go for the corner and try to get this bonus point. There's time for it. No clear release. Offside over there. The 2 penalties. There was an offside called. Marcel Kotsia full of energy coming off the bench there. What a difference. So they're going to go for the points here. So where's the mark? Okay. 17 offside. So there's a penalty closer, but it's at a tougher angle. So they're going to take the penalty further away. Johan Hussen now will have about a 35, 36 meter kick. 60-25, we're in the final 20 minutes of the contest. The Bulls, doesn't look like they're going to get that bonus point for tries. But they do want to secure a victory here, and this will make a 2-score game if they get it across. Let's hope that the Sharks-Stormers game is much more exciting than this one, folks. It's good. Bulls up 13-3 now. Water break. Water break here at last 20 minutes of the game, and the Shadows are now at halfway across the field. Halfway across the field of the Shadows. Don't forget, coming up in 30 minutes, folks, is the second game of this doubleheader. It's the Stormers on the road at Kings Park in Durban, where they'll be playing the Sharks. Another stadium I've been to. Ironically, I've never been to Newlands, other than after it was shut down. There's a good reason for that. When I lived in Botswana, Cape Town was too far away. Debbie says, go Sharks. Oh, I'm surprised, given where you live. I didn't know you were a Sharks fan. All right, so we're waiting for this water break to end so we can get back to the action here. Yeah, a lot of school kids in the stand. That accounts for some of the attendance today. And that's something I said. I said, South African rugby needs to get these kids in the stands. You know, if they have to give out discount tickets or free tickets, do it just to fill the stands. Let kids under 10 get in free or something like that. Katie Moody's had just 3 carries in this game, one of which was a try. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. 29 minutes now. There's J.C. Pretorius. He is coming out. He wasn't on already. Less than 20 minutes remaining. Here's the restart after the penalty conversion by the Bulls. 60-48, 2 tries to the Bulls. Kane and Movie and Aka Fandameva. So Kuhnhorn will do the kicking from midfield. Inside the 22, it's taken by Kane and Moody, who bounces off a tackle. He's over the 22. Moody's tackle there. Ruck is formed. Papier. They're going to clear it. So Hussen looking for some space. Just outside the 22. It's a good kick taken by Hendrickson. Hendrickson just in the game. High into the air goes the kick, but doesn't go very far. And the Lions are not retreating. There should be a penalty there, but nothing called. What the Bulls have is Stemmen Hunts. Akker Fandameva. He's taking the ground. You stepped away. What was that? Says A.J. Smith. Jacobs. Here we go. Papier digs it out from the ruck. Ball's kicked over the top. Taking my Hendricks on the fly. Didn't really have to jump in the air. He fights up to midfield, and Moody finally gets him down there. Lions with the ball, but not Shamarius Lowe. Bad pass. Nicely saved there by Reinhard Nothnagel. And the Bulls steal it. Creel with the ball. Over to Steben Hans, who gets plastered. My goodness, what a hit. All the momentum taken away, and then off the feet is a call against the Bulls. Man, Steben Hans got plowed, but he held on to that ball apparently. Let's see the replay. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's hit hard. Henko van Wijk. Oh, Hans got hit hard there by Henko van Wijk. And the ball's turned over on a penalty because Creel came off his feet to lend support there. So the Bulls turned it over, leading by 10. 18 minutes, almost about 17 minutes remaining in the contest. So Hendrickson kicks it down. Nice kick by Hendrickson. Puts the Lions in good shape here. Could close the gap here again all of a sudden. What did I pick in this game? Let me see on my Super Brew. Can't recall. So, dashboard. I picked the Bulls by 5. So right now I get both points. So if the Lions score here, that works well for me in Super Brew. Line out successful from the 18-meter line, and the Lions are driving forward. They got a rolling maul. Oh, they're going to get a touch now. They're down about 6 meters away. Nohamba back into the scrum half roll. Lions, oh, it's knocked forward. Oh, my goodness. Steenkamp for the Bulls. All the way up to the 10-meter line. There's a lot of bodies here. Come on, Bulls. Papier just gets tackled in the middle of the pitch, and now the Lions get back. Wow, the Lions screwed the pooch royally there, folks. They really screwed the pooch. They had the ball low, and they knocked it on inside the 5-meter line. Papier kicks it over the top. It's going to bounce down in front of the 22, taken there by Nohamba, who sends it back the other direction. Bounces up in the air, taken by Hussein. Hussein over the 10-meter line, to Norkia. Bulls have a ruck formed. 64-39 in the second half. Papier taking a long time here. I'm surprised Jacobs hasn't told him to use it. Now he tells him to use it finally. Kicked high into the air. Keegan Johannes still sits on the bench. Hendrickson takes that on the fly, high ball, and then taken down by Kane and Moody. But the Lions were just meters away moments ago. Now they're deep in their own territory, about their 30-meter line. Darian Landsberg with his first carry. He goes about a half a meter and goes to the ground. Lions need a try here so they get a bonus point for the loss. High into the air. Chase is on. That ball's taken by... Listen, what happened? Are they offsides? Yeah, in front of the kicker. Oh, my goodness. The crowd is booing, but they were in front of the kicker. I said this earlier. Both sides have been doing this. Oh, yeah. 3 guys in front of the kicker. That's how they got there so quick. Fenta called for the penalty. It could have been 3 people. So will the Bulls go for the post or the corner here? And we've got Montazimas coming in the game. So Steenkamp is off, and Montezima comes in. They're going to kick for the corner, trying to get that extra try here. All right, Bulls, let's see if they can pull this off. 101 folks currently here. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Just 54 likes. Come on, man. How hard do you have to be?
That was easy.
Hit the like button. All right, so Akafandamava now. Bulls want to get a try here. High into the air, not challenged. Rowan Norkia comes down with it. Akafandamava has it. He's on the loose. Akafandamava all the way down to the 5-meter line. Finally tackled there. Papier over to Nortkia, tackled around the neck. No call for a high tackle there. Papier goes to the outside. Marco van Staden comes back into the middle. He's tackled 2 meters out. The Bulls putting pressure on. Montezima's first carry, 1 meter away. The Bulls pick and go. It's in, and it's Marcel Coetzee for the Bulls. Yeah, Yebo. That's going to be a winner there. Marcel Coetzee with a try. Is that his 30th try in the URC? I can't believe that's the case. It's 30th try. Man, what a scoring machine, Marcel Coetzee. Wow. You could see the pressure building up here. I think the biggest carry that hurt the Lions was the Van Staden carry. And Marcel Coetzee with the score, and the Bulls move out in front. All right, here we go. Marcel Coetzee. Wow. So Hussein ought to be able to make this one pretty easy. It's right in front of the post. It's 18-3. Now the Bulls just 12 minutes away from the end of the game. They need one more try to get that bonus point. They're leading the league in tries. They have more tries than any other team. So Hussein taking his time. He's got 20 seconds, catching his breath. He's gassed. He's soaked. Down to 16 seconds. Just trying to kill the clock. I don't know why. Maybe catching his breath. Here he goes. 10 seconds. He kicks it. And it's good. 20-3. Wat gaan aan die lui den? I don't know. African Boyki. I don't know the answer. What their issue is. Yeah, people expecting more out of the Lions here than this, that's for sure. Down the last 11 minutes now. Kuhn Horn to restart it. And outside the 22, knocked backwards by the Bulls. Marcel Coetzee throws it across to Hussein. Hussein kicks it, and is he going to find touch? No, it's not. Hendrickson gets it inside his 10-meter line. Jordan Hendrickson comes up, dances at midfield, gets around one tackle. Still going. The Lions driving right back. Nohamba. Fenta with a carry. Nohamba back in the scrum half role. Jordan Hendrickson there. Nohamba with a low pass there. He's tackled by Montezima. They got an advantage for a knock-on to the Lions, but they still have the ball. So Kuhn Horn with the ball. Lions need to get points here, down by 17. Need to get something going here if they want to win this thing. Van Fike with the carry back in the sunshine. Okay, back for a penalty here. 10 minutes left. Guy's wearing pink boots out there. That's odd. This Klopper's out there. I didn't see Kloppers come in the game. 98% prediction that the Bulls will win this game now. But they need one more point for that try. The Bulls right now, 30 points on the log. They scored 324 points before this game, way ahead of anyone else. This will take them to 344 points at a minimum against 213 points given up. So that's going to increase their point differential, take them up to about 131. And take them to 34 points on the log, which would technically put them in first place, but no, because Leinster has only 2 losses. They need the bonus point, which would put them free and clear in first place. But that'll be temporary. Other teams yet to play. Clock still stopped at 70 minutes, 14 seconds. So 59 likes now. Boy, we're milking those likes really slowly. 97 people currently here. Thanks for those who tuned in. We've gone to 1,200 views. That's more like it. That's more like it. The shadows now really interfering with the television viewing at about 60% of the field covered. We have a scrum to the Lions. Clock is restarted, 70-32. Sunny Nohamba back in the role of scrum half. Started the game as fly half. Crouch. Bind. Set. Crowd is cheering for some reason. Ball's going nowhere, so Nahama digs it out, goes outside. Kuhn Horn kicks it forward, chases on. Who's going to get it? Oh, did Marius Lowe get it? Oh, no! Kuhn Horn got the try, unless it was a knock-on. I don't know if Marius Lowe will be charged with a knock-on there. Inconclusive. Yeah, he's going up to the booth. Good decision there. So let's see it here. Kicked over the top by Kuhn Horn. Touched by Creel. Knocked on backwards by Papier. Devin Williams touched it. Marius Lowe never touched it. It's a try. That's a try. That's a try for the Lions. Wow. By Kuhn Horn. Yeah, it's try is good.
To try. Williams never got there.
Try awarded. Yep. So Kuhn Horn gets the try for the Lions there. And a little bit of life for them late in this game. This was an incredible try. Well done. So Kuhn Horn, let's see what the conversion here. Takes it to 28. This can make it 20-10. Hendrickson kicks it. Flags go up. It's 20-10. Wow. Exciting finish here, folks. Wow. And Neil Diamond being played. Sweet Caroline in the background. The rugby song, folks. My goodness. That was something else there, ladies and gentlemen. So let me get the score updated here. Reinhard Ludwig leaves the game. Here's a restart from the Bulls. Lions have it back to their 22. The Bulls need to get the ball back. They want to get that fourth try. Now leading 20-10. Why is the score still out of date there? Oh, that's from a long time ago. There we go. Kick down the pitch. Oh, boy, Hussein nearly went into touch, his momentum, but he dropped the ball and then went back and got it. Kicks it nicely done inside the 22 where Hendrickson gets it. Now he's going to return it from inside the 22. Wow. And deep for the Bulls. Devin Williams does a dummy, comes out of the 22. Fakes out Marius Lowe, bounces inside 22. That's going to give too much. But picked up back there by Creel. Creel has it from the 6-meter line. He's going to kick it forward now. Richard Creel sends it back the other direction. Here comes Kurtley Arnse, who's barely been in this game. He cuts back the other direction. And he dumps it back to Papier. Papier's going wide, looking for help. He's got Aka Fondemev on the wing. Here come the Bulls down the sideline. Creel kicks it high into the air. The chase is on. JC Pretorius going to get there. Oh, Creel got it. It's a try to the Bulls. Oh, come on, baby. What an incredible pace. What an incredible pace. Unbelievable. David Creel going to go to the TMO, no doubt on this one. Need to go to the TMO, but I think he got it. Wow. Unbelievable stuff from David Creel. Man, Papier gets it started. Then Akafandemev finds Creel on the wing. He gets up to the 10-meter line, kicks it forward, and he outpaces JC Pretorius to get the try. Oh, my goodness me, oh, my. Wow. Oh, it might have been a knock-on, they're saying. Ah, they're going to the TMO. They're going to TMO now. Yep, on-field decision was a try, but they're going to TMO. It looks good to me. I've got but it might have been lost forward. I'll have to look and see. The Bulls need this for the bonus point. It means 1 point in first place. Oh, yeah. There's clear separation. Doesn't. Yeah, that's good. No, he got it. That's a try. That's a try. Yeah, I think it's on. Yeah, I'm going to put it up. Hopefully I'm right.
And there's no separation, so you may award the try.
Okay, so we stick with the on-field decision.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job there for Maurice van der Westhuizen. Just to make
That's a try. No, good decision going up to the booth and a good call. That's what the Bulls needed, a bonus point there. Wow. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what, this is huge for the Bulls. Crowd's booing. They didn't agree with the call, but it's the right call. He's going to miss it. He missed that. 25-10. All right, so they get no conversion there, 25. Here's the restart. Bulls have got their bonus point now. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remain in this contest. Taken back inside the 22. Hussein kicks it down the pitch now. Substitutions paid off big for the Bulls in the second half. Kuhn Horn now over his 10-meter line, kicks it up into the air, gives chase. It's taken in the air by Hussein. Kurtley Arnsay kicks it, but he gets blocked. Nohamba gets the ball on the fly. And then Hendrickson, Lions lost all their excitement, and Edwil Fundameva knocks it on. To be fair, the ball was coming out of the shadows and into the sun from Hendrickson, but it hit him right in the face. Knock on, Fundameva, slight little smile there, but that's not going to get it done, brother. He just, no, it wasn't in the face, just came right off his hands. Just wasn't paying attention. Oof. Man, the Bulls are going to go to first place temporarily on the log with this victory, taking them to 35, making me 7-3. This is what people were hoping for from Jake White, but that first half was ugly. Second half substitutions have played a big role here. Akko Fundameva have been a big difference from Johan Hrbla, and Marcel Coetzee has been magic in there since he came in. Goumeda's done all right. Johan Hussein, so who are we going to call our man of the match for this one, folks? Who are we going to call the man of the match? Let's take a look and see. Moody, Fundameva, Coetzee, Horn, Creel. Let me see. So we got a scrum here with just 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, excuse me. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I know who we're going to make it man of the match. The man of the match, Crouch. Keegan Johannes is in the game now. And the whistle blows. Going to restart that. Elric Lowe would have been my guy, but we went out of the game just too soon there. And one more option here, and that's going to be... All right, man of the match. Poll is up, folks. Take your pick. There's your three options right there. Going to reset this down with 2.5 minutes remaining. Keegan Johannes in the game. So the bench, only one I haven't seen out there is Jaakko Swanepoel. Is he out there? Jaakko Swanepoel. Jaakko Swanepoel I haven't seen. He usually gets a lot of action. Set. And this thing collapses. Bulls are going to win a penalty here. Crowd very quiet now. Next up, folks, you'll be automatically redirected to the Stormers game. That game starts shortly after this. Oh, another Windows update. My goodness. Never ends. Just noticed I have a Windows update that downloaded. Might explain why I was having trouble with this thing staying alive earlier. 96 people currently here. Thank you so much. These guys are not practicing their kicks. Yeah. 2 minutes remain. Bulls with a bonus point victory here will go to first place on the log temporarily. The next game, of course, is Benetton and Leinster, both competing for first place. Somebody's going to win that game. And unless it's a draw, the Bulls will drop from first place after that game because both have sufficient points to pass them with a victory. 4 points on the log. Set. Keegan Johannes puts it in the pipe. Ball gets kicked forward, but the Bulls are winning this and picked up by Marius Kotsia off to Creel. Creel's tackled. J.C. Pretorius lying on the ground. The Lions steal it, but then it's taken away by Keegan Johannes. He gets interfered with, and he doesn't get back there. The Lions manage to down it in the try zone. Keegan Johannes, they grabbed his arm when he was trying to chase that ball. $79.04. All went backwards, they say. So it's going to be a goal line kick. With 45 seconds remaining in this contest, the Bulls are going to pull this one out. Bonus point victory on the road. It's what they needed. Much better performance in the second half than they had the last game at Loftus. Ball bounces. Oh, it goes over the head of Hussein. He's got to chase it down. He loses about 10 meters, but it's really academic. 70% of the field now in shade. Difficult to see the players out there with the camera angle. And the Lions get the ball. Nohamba has it. Oh, he's on a breakaway. There goes Nohamba. Suddenly Nohamba. Has he got help? Support line. Finally, they get there. Penalty on Kane and Moody, and he's going to get a yellow card for cynical play. Ball was never out. Kane and Moody gets a yellow card for cynical play. Jakob said no, the ball wasn't out. So the hooter has just gone off for the end of the game.
Good clean out there from Hendrickson.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that was a dumb decision by Kane and Moody. So now the Bulls are down a player, and the Lions can close the gap here to 17. They'll still lose by 8, though, if they score. And the Lions line out successful now. They're trying to drive forward, trying to have the final word here in this game. Still going forward. There they go. Oh, they almost got away with it. Down to the 1 meter line. Is it over? Can't see the ball. Held up as the call. And that's going to end the game. Is it Landsberg that tried to get across there? And that's the game. Held up. Final score. Oof. Wow. The Bulls get a bonus point victory. Lions not impressing anybody today. And they don't get a losing bonus point. Wow. Had a good chance there to score a try, but did not get it late in the game. Wow, folks. So the Lions go down at home at Ellis Park in front of a rather large crowd, larger than we've seen of late at Ellis Park. So some really sad crowds there in recent games. Good to see more people showing up. Very diverse crowd, too. Julius Malema, very diverse crowd. So come on. I want to see the... Yep. So the Lions really pooched this thing up here. We got about 3 minutes before we switch over to the other broadcast, which starts at 10:05. So I'm not going to hang around here. We're going to wrap up, and we'll see who you picked as man of the match. Let me just check the poll very quickly here, folks. Those of you who are here, hang around. You'll be in the Stormers Sharks game in just a few minutes. You'll be redirected to that game, which I'm covering as well, doing play-by-play and color commentary for that one as well in just a few moments. I have to go to the loo after we end this here. All right, so Jakobs did a pretty good job calling this game. It's something we've had issue with here in the World Rugby. So Ambrose Papier is your winner of the man of the match. Stormers are about to get their... No, they're not. Okay. Thank you. Putting these Cubs out of their misery. You're welcome, Chris Murray. Okay. All right. That's it, folks. Let me wrap it up here. The Bulls get the bonus point victory. Their man of the match is Ambrose Papier. That's who their man of the match is. They picked the same guy I picked. So that's pretty cool. The television crew and I get it right for this for once. Kane and Moody, Marcel Coetzee, Ako Fundameva, and Creel, David Creel, all get tries for the Bulls. Lions missed one there late in the game. And it's 25-10 final score from Ellis Park. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll catch you here in just a few minutes on the same channel for... Sorry, I'm listening to Afrikaans.
En dan denk ik ook set piece fouten. As ons aan die 22 kom om die dom foute te maak, so ja.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we'll wrap it up here. Cheers, everybody. Hello, folks, and welcome back to Rugby Ascendant. This is Chris.